Kentucky Derby? Well, it's the Mint Julep. And today, on Gary's Galley, I'm going to show you how to make the perfect Mint Julep. So don't go anywhere. Now, the Mint Julep officially became the Kentucky Derby's signature drink back in the 1930s, right after Prohibition. But people have been drinking juleps for hundreds and hundreds of years. In fact, back in the 1700s, a julep pretty much referred to any alcohol that had sugar added to it. And back in the 1700s, people drank juleps to settle their stomach. If they had a bad day, some even drank them for breakfast, and they considered them an eye-opener. Now, I don't know if a mint julep would open my eyes. I might have to go back to bed, but if it opened your eyes, I guess you could have a mint julep for breakfast. But at the Kentucky Derby, the mint julep is a pretty easy drink to make. Pretty classic, pretty easy. Now, traditionally, the julep should come in a silver julep cup. Now, I do not have an official julep cup, but a real silver julep cup has a rim at the top and a rim at the bottom. The purpose of this julep cup is with that crushed ice, and it gets all frosty, and you need that silver to get that frosty on the outside. And the reason for the rim around the bottom is to hold. So you're officially supposed to hold it from the bottom or from the top rim, because if you put your hand around it, it's going to warm up your mint julep. So if you are lucky enough to have a julep cup to make yours in, then that's what you should do. But I don't have an official julep cup, but I do have a Kentucky Derby glass from Churchill Downs. So I'm going to make mine in that. And for your mint julep, you need fresh mint, you need simple syrup, and of course you need bourbon. And we're going with Kentucky bourbon here because it is the Kentucky Derby. Now, bourbons, to be classified as bourbon, have to be over 50% corn mash and have to be distilled in Kentucky. But they've loosened those laws a little bit, so now I think they are actually making bourbons outside of Kentucky. But we're going with Kentucky bourbon. Now, I don't want you to go out and buy simple syrup, because for what you pay for a bottle of simple syrup, you could buy like 3 5-pound bags of sugar. And if you're wondering why my simple syrup isn't clear, and that is because I made it with golden sugar, and golden sugar is a less processed sugar, so that sugar cane still maintains some of the molasses, so it doesn't get crystal clear, but it tastes perfect. So make some simple syrup, equal parts water, sugar, bring it to a boil, turn it off, ta-da, you have simple syrup. So we're going to start with my mint, and I'm going to do about 8 big sprigs of mint. I probably should have counted that. I just kind of dropped them in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That one was small. Let's go 9. Now the simple syrup, you can adjust this how you like. You can go anywhere from a quarter of an ounce up to an ounce, depending on how sweet you like yours. I like mine a little on the sweet side, so I'm going to go with an ounce of simple syrup. But again, if you don't like yours as sweet, tailor it back a little bit. And then we're going to muddle. Now, I don't want to break this up and pulverize it. I just want to break up the oils in those mints and just crush it up just lightly. Next, I'm going to add 2 ounces of my bourbon. I'll tell you, bourbon has become so popular. It smells so good. There's so many new bourbons out there. It's pretty amazing. And you really want crushed ice. You kind of want your mint julep to kind of be like an adult icy. So crushed ice is best. And then also the crushed ice is going to melt a little faster, so that it'll kind of not be as strong for you. And then we're going to stir that. And then I'm going to top with just a little more of my crushed ice. And I think we'll garnish. We've got the mint. Let's have a little garnish. Let's do it proper. And if you give your mint a smack, again, that opens up those oils, and you can actually tap it around and get that little mint there on the rim of your glass. And there you have the Kentucky Derby official cocktail, the Mint Julep. Pretty simple. I hope you enjoyed the Kentucky Derby. I hope you enjoy your Mint Julep. And until next time, safe cruising. So delicious. Oh. It's a classic for a reason. Bye, y'all. Thank you.